From blunders to bloopers, the stars of the NBA have given us some legendary lowlights over the years. Relive the most facepalm-worthy plays in NBA history and brace yourself for iconic failures from your favorite superstars. I'm talking bizarre turnovers, cringe-worthy airballs, and stunning missed dunks. The stuff viral video dreams are made of. How will the GOATs embarrass themselves today? Stay tuned to find out as we break down the hilarious highlights of NBA stars at their absolute worst. You won't believe your eyes at their epic on-court failures. Let the hilarity ensue. Basketball is a game of incredible skill, requiring tremendous athleticism, finesse, and precision. But even the greatest NBA superstars are not immune to botched plays, mental lapses, and inexplicable blunders. While these players routinely pull off jaw-dropping feats, they also have their fair share of cringe-worthy bloopers. In this video, we'll look back at some of the most hilarious and hard-to-watch fails from players known for their dominance on the court. Get ready for some all-time sports gaffes and a healthy dose of schadenfreude. Number 1. LeBron James's 8th violation. LeBron James is widely considered one of the smartest players in the NBA. But in this 2015 game against the Bulls, LeBron completely lost track of the shot clock. After bringing the ball up court, LeBron dribbled around aimlessly until the shot clock buzzer sounded. He had committed an 8-second backcourt violation, one of the most basic mistakes in basketball. For a player lauded for his basketball IQ, this lapse was utterly shocking. LeBron could only hang his head in embarrassment as the United Center crowd roared in disbelief. Number 2. James Harden's bizarre turnover. James Harden is known for his crafty offensive skills, but in this 2019 game, Harden pulled off one of the most inexplicable turnovers you'll ever see. As Harden brought the ball up court, he literally just dropped it for seemingly no reason at all. The ball rolled harmlessly out of bounds as Harden chased after it, visibly confused by what had just happened. It was like his hands just stopped working momentarily. Players and fans alike were left scratching their heads at this comically avoidable giveaway. Number 3. Steph Curry's botched layup. Steph Curry might be the greatest shooter in NBA history, but this 2015 layup attempt was an utter disaster. On a fast break against the Cavaliers, Curry zoomed in for an uncontested layup. With no defenders in sight, it should have been an easy 2 points. Instead, Curry somehow missed everything. Backboard, rim, net, sailing the ball over the basket and into the stands. Steph could only shrug and grin sheepishly as the home crowd gasped in shock. It was an uncharacteristically massive failure from a player who rarely misses anything. Number 4. Shaquille O'Neal's free throw airball. Shaquille O'Neal was famously one of the worst free throw shooters ever, hovering below 50% for his career. But this 2006 airball was especially horrific. As Shaq released the shot, it didn't even hit the rim or backboard. It sailed a good 3 feet to the right of the basket, barely even reachable for the rebound. Shaq gave a pained look to the heavens as the entire arena erupted in laughter. For a player of his size and skill, it was almost impossible to airball a free throw that badly. But leave it to Shaq to achieve the impossible when it comes to shooting futility. Number 5. Allen Iverson's slip and fall. Allen Iverson was one of the quickest and most athletic point guards the league has seen. But in this 2006 playoff game, Iverson's trademark speed worked against him. As he sped up court on a fast break, he stepped on a wet spot and completely ate it, slipping and skidding across the floor in cartoonish fashion. To make matters worse, Iverson's flailing fall made him lose control of the ball, leading to a turnover. It was a truly slapstick moment that left Iverson lying flat on his back, wincing in pain. Not even the NBA's most nimble players are immune to the occasional embarrassing slip-up. Number 6. Michael Jordan's missed dunk. Michael Jordan, who many people believe to be the greatest player ever, rarely made mistakes on the court. But this 1985 bungle was one for the record books. On a breakaway dive, Jordan was flying through the air with no one around. He coiled up for a thunderous one-handed slam, but somehow couldn't flush it. The ball ricocheted limply off the rim as Jordan landed awkwardly, stumbling to regain his balance. The shocking miss drew massive gasps from the stunned crowd. His airiness to botch a wide-open dunk was almost unfathomable. It just goes to show that every player, even the GOAT Michael Jordan, is capable of the occasional humbling failure. Number 7. Vince Carter's missed dunk. Like Jordan, Vince Carter was known for his gravity-defying dunks and athletic finishes. But in this 2006 playoff game, Vinsanity lived up to his nickname in the worst way. On a wide-open fast break, Carter elevated for a huge right-handed slam. But he lost control in mid-air and clanked the dunk hard off the back rim, sailing past the basket into the stands. As Carter hung on the rim, speechless over his missed slam, the crowd fell silent. It was likely the first time Carter had ever missed a dunk so badly. Even legendary high flyers like him are not immune to the drive-by-the-rim yips. Number 8. Steve Nash's header. Turnover. Steve Nash is celebrated as one of the premier passers and floor generals in NBA history. But this 2008 turnover was one of the most ridiculous you'll ever see. When a teammate's pass sailed above his head, Nash leapt up and actually headed the ball, like a soccer player, directly to an opposing player for an easy steal. Both benches erupted in laughter as Nash bent over, chuckling, hardly believing what he had just done. Trying flashy soccer moves during an NBA game rarely ends well. Leave it to the clever Steve Nash to come up with such an outside-the-box blunder. Number 9. Manu Ginobili's epic bat fail. No worst playlist would be complete without mentioning Manu Ginobili's bat encounter. In a 2009 regular season game, a bat flew down onto the court, causing a delay in play. Ever the opportunist, Ginobili grabbed the bat out of the air with his bare hand. But karma came back to bite him as the bat immediately turned and bit Ginobili on his shooting hand. Ginobili had to get rabies shots after the incident. Batting a live ball away during an NBA game was not one of Ginobili's smartest moves, but it's certainly one of the most unforgettable bumbles in league history. Number 10. Chris Webber's timeout blunder. No NBA blooper reel will ever top Chris Webber's 1993 timeout gaffe. In the NCAA championship game against UNC, Webber rebounded the ball with 11 seconds left, down 2 points. He clearly intended to call timeout, despite Michigan having none left. This resulted in a technical foul and UNC gaining possession, sealing the victory. Webber covered his face in disbelief as the realization set in. It was the ultimate mental lapse on the biggest stage, and it cost his team a national title. Decades later, it remains one of the biggest boneheaded plays in all of basketball. The next time you see your favorite player slip up, remember, it happens to the very best. Even the top superstars like LeBron James, Steph Curry, Michael Jordan, and more have suffered through some major facepalm moments. So appreciate your NBA heroes for their otherworldly talents. But don't forget, they're still humans and capable of utterly ridiculous bloopers now and then. Their hilarious lowlights make them more relatable and make the game even more fun to watch. Thanks for watching this look back at the worst plays from some of the NBA's biggest stars. Let me know in the comments which one made you cringe the most. Don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. I'll see you next time.